Good afternoon from Disney's Animal Kingdom. We're here today because it's been a minute since we've been to Animal Kingdom. We're gonna have a look around, see if there's anything new, anything exciting happening. Also, a baby giraffe was born about a month ago, and they are making their way out onto safari. So we're gonna try to ride on the safari, see if we can see the baby giraffe. Not guaranteed, of course. It is, they might not be out on safari, they might be out on safari, might not even see it if we are out on safari, but we will try. So let's head into Animal Kingdom. It does feel good just walking into Animal Kingdom. It's such a fun park. I like it so much. Let's look at some swans. It's a black-necked swan. Where is it? Who's making all that noise? Oh, there it is. So what's the difference between a swan and a goose? A swan kind of looks like a goose, doesn't it? All right, we've made it into Disney's Animal Kingdom. There's the Tree of Life. It is looking beautiful. It's a beautiful day. Barely a cloud in the sky. Look at these little teeny tiny clouds that are in the sky. What are you guys doing? Let's take a quick stop into Riverside Depot. See if there's any new merch going on. These bags have been very popular recently. I'm looking to see. Pluto is new. And then, so Goofy, but why is Goofy so much smaller than Donald? Some Lion King ears. Look like they're themed to Scar. And they also have, is this the Tramp or Lady from Lady and the Tramp? Do they have Tramp ears too, or you just get those? This is interesting because they're also the same price point of regular ears, like Mickey ears, so they are $35 for either one of these. But me, I like me a good Animal Kingdom floppy hat. Well, look at this, it's like a puffy jacket for San Francisco. It's a hat that's made out of the same stuff as a puffy jacket. There's also a Lion King floppy hat. It's very soft feeling, like easily crushed. Like you could pack this in your stuff very easily. Of course, Powerline stuff, or I guess Goofy movie stuff for the 30th anniversary of Goofy movie. I haven't seen this Powerline hat. I like that they give you the little like tuft of hair on top too. And it's got the ears as well. $30. Probably the strangest Walt Disney World shirt I've ever seen. Just cowboy boots. There's also a Powerline plushie. Is this actual Powerline or is this Max as Powerline? And how do you tell the difference? Ah, it's Max. Now we know. I like this Reaching New Heights shirt that's got the mountains on it. Space Mountain, Big Thunder Mountain, Expedition Everest, and then the top of Typhoon Lagoon there. It's fun, but like, of course, Big Thunder Mountain's closed right now. Over here, the Doug and Russell meet and greet. The sun is shining bright, so they had to put down this shade here, and it's got a picture of Paradise Falls on it. Oh, she's carrying a bird. All right, we just went right across the way here at the Tree of Life over to Island Mercantile. Keep it in the merch vein here at the beginning of the video. They have like a whole section here devoted to the Lion King with lots of Lion King merch, including this Hakuna Matata Spirit jersey. This is fun. I like this a lot. And then it says Disney the Lion King. Of course, Spirit jerseys are $80. But look, Crocs, Lion King Crocs. These are $65. So this Loungefly celebrates the 30th anniversary of the Lion King, and it's wild to think all of these different animated classics came out 30 years ago. Goofy movie, Lion King. There's got a lot of 30th anniversaries coming out right now. I like that this one's embossed with like leaves and stuff. Oh wait, it has a battery. Wait a second. This is a $90 Loungefly, but the moon glows in the dark and then it lights up. It's rechargeable and it's got these 5 lights that are the stars above the moon. That's an exciting backpack. For $55, you could have like a pith hat here. And this isn't branded to anything, it's just a pith hat. I kind of want one because you never know, like it could come in handy for a costume or something. It's nice too, feels nice. It's almost like a hard hat. All right, so now we are making our way over towards DinoLand USA. Have a look at some of the construction that's going on. See if there's anything new, any exciting changes around DinoLand USA. I like how you can see Kevin coming from a mile away. There she is, this true star. Also, I feel like Universal has some like amazing walk around characters for Epic, but we often forget that Disney is an originator when it comes to amazing walk around characters, like Kevin here. Russell and Doug with Kevin. Oh, they're all best friends. Look at that. She loved it. Doug's leaving. Next stop, DinoLand USA. It's fun that we got to see Kevin because Kevin's like a dinosaur bird. You know, birds have evolved from dinosaurs and we got to see Kevin, who is a bird. And now we're going to see dinosaurs. So you can see, you can hear construction happening, you can hear demolition happening, you can see heavy equipment moving around over there. And we'll head into the boneyard and have a look and see if we can see any further into this area. Last time we checked, we couldn't really see very far, but they also did add this map and the sign that says Tropical Americas. So this is the concept art. We do know restaurant. This is the Indiana Jones ride, a carousel, and then the Encanto ride over here. So I'm interested in the rest of these are like restaurants, like quick service type things and merchandise. And this is the sign for Tropical Americas, and you can see there's butterflies everywhere. You know what they say? They say it's not every day you find a Brachiosaurus bone or leg, but here at Animal Kingdom, it's every day that you find it, because this is the find of the day, every day. All right, let's head into the boneyard and see if we can get just a little bit higher, just kind of up in this area to have a look. Oh yeah, there's definitely a lot of like foundation type earthwork happening back there. You can see they've dug a big hole back there where the parking lot used to be. They're probably just ripping up the whole area that was all asphalt to just lay down stuff that wasn't asphalt that would fit the theme, like maybe a flower bed or a plant bed or just even concrete. And we can see all of these signs and everything are gone from all the shops over there. I wonder when they're gonna take these buildings down. Those big boulder type things that we see just over top of the map of the area, I think that's probably the foundation for Triceratops Spin, because I think it would need to be thicker there to support the ride. We can see a little bit more of it in this direction. There was fences and stuff back there that they've taken down, so that makes me wonder, are we expanding that way? Ooh, lots of questions. I can't wait to see like what's happening, how far we get. Like as this progresses, I'm so excited to see everything that's happening. We'll be keeping an eye on this for sure. Heading through DinoLand, just passing Restaurantosaurus. Pluto is meeting and greeting down here. We have a lightning lane return time for Dinosaur. We're gonna ride Dinosaur. It looks very barren over here. It's a weird sight to be looking that way and see nothing. Here's your fun fact about dinosaurs. This is Sue the T-Rex, the most complete fossil find of a T-Rex ever. The real one is in Chicago. This is just a replica. Another fun fact, the second most complete T-Rex skeleton is Stan. Stan's replica is at the Orlando Science Center here in town. The two most complete T-Rex skeletons ever found, replicas of them, here in Orlando. 25-minute wait, but we do have a lightning lane. Let's see if we can get in on it. I don't remember what time it is. Another fun dinosaur fact, Carnotaurus, they've only found one fossil of a Carnotaurus. This is a replica of that fossil, but I was always amazed that they've only found one of this particular animal. There's something that I don't think that I really realized until recently. This is like a scale model of the Earth with the depiction of how many miles away things are, and it goes out to 30,000 miles. And just as a like blow your mind fact, the moon is about 240,000 miles away from the Earth, and this just depicts 30,000. Like the moon is very far away from us.
Time.
The time rover.
Amazing.
I think my favorite way of getting out of telling anybody like the facts in a story, like how are you going to time travel? That's proprietary.
Hello there.
Hello there.
Time travel commencing in T-minus 10 seconds.
We've got to get in, grab the iguanodon, and get out before that asteroid hits.
Oh, we're going into the toaster. Is this what it's like to time travel? Oh.
Okay, now let's go get that dino. What are you tracking?
Styracosaurus.
Styracosaurus.
Not our dino.
Warning,
Alioramus.
meteor shower in range. Alioramus. Raptor.
Oh, there he is.
Time to get serious.
He seems
Lock
very
the
angry.
autopilot on homing signal. I'm tracking a big dino on
dear.
the scope.
Oh.
Could be ours.
I don't think so.
Full stop. Identify.
Carnotaurus.
Definitely not our dino. Go, go, go!
Oh dear. Ugh.
Slow. And identify.
Sauropod.
Still not our dino, but at least this one's a vegetarian.
In 90
Okay,
seconds.
here we go.
We better move
All
it.
right. Oh, we're about
Pterodactyl.
Four-wheel drive, move it!
Probably go now. Oh dear.
Warning, meteor thrust.
Okay.
Evasive maneuver! Computer, now
What is
what?
this Carnotaur doing? It's like following us. Ah! Oh no!
That's it! Abort mission!
Iguanodon.
Get it! Get them out now!
Oh, please do. Oh no.
Impact.
Oh no, another
Brace yourself.
Carnotaurus.
This is
Or is it the same one? We're not gonna make it.
Make it!
Oh.
Mission accomplished.
You made it! And guess who made it back with you?
Who?
Thanks for everything.
That was a wild ride. All right, after that wild ride, let's say we calm down a little bit. Let's go ride the safari. See if we can see a baby giraffe. I almost called it a baby dinosaur. Wouldn't that be fun though? Also really like the security camera footage at the end with Dr. Seeker trying to find the iguanodon. And the iguanodon just kind of roaming around. Look at him, he's like, oh, nothing to see here. I've never noticed this silly picture of a Carnotaurus. Carnosaurus? Is it a Carnotaurus or a Carnosaurus? Carnotaurus. Feel bad for this Aluramus. He's eating one alligator, and then for the rest of his life, he's portrayed with an alligator stuck in his throat. Still nothing visible through the chain link fence over here. What used to be the way out of Dinosaur through the gift shop. Now, just a pathway. Oh, they've like taken out some of the sidewalk there. It's just dirt now. You can see that. I also like how Styracosaurus looks like we walked in on him when he was trying to use the bathroom. I also never noticed that the iguanodon that's out in front of the ride, he's not actually standing on the bottom of the water. He's kind of floating on top of the water. Jesus, the Wilderness Explorer guide was out here showing off one of Sue's teeth. Look at that. If Sue bit my leg, this would go clean through. Like, that would be very painful. So the Wilderness Explorer guide just told us some really interesting facts that I wanted to run by you guys because some timelines didn't quite line up. So they said that Sue the T-Rex was found by a paleontologist named Sue. That's why the dinosaur was named Sue. But the paleontologist wasn't able to lay claim to the bones because the property owner laid claim to them. And then the property owner auctioned them off and Disney helped buy them. And so the bones were shipped here to Disney and they cleaned them up and assembled them and then they installed them at the Chicago Field Museum. But they also said that Sue was found in 1990. So Animal Kingdom opened in 1998. So they said that the amount of time that it took to assemble the bones would be the equivalent of one person working for 12 years. But where were the bones before? Where were they doing this work on Disney property? And then they also said that because they helped clean off the bones and assemble them, that's how they were able to make a copy of Sue's bones to display here. Where did this work take place on Disney property? That's my question. My favorite thing about the construction walls around Walt Disney World is they always have some inspirational quote that's like, Walt Disney said, never stop building, or, if you can dream it, then you can do it. Didn't say that, but you know what I mean? And also the classic, got your party pants on?
Hey, does anybody out there know what composting is? Come on, yeah, hey, we got a couple composting. That's right. Hey, check out these flower pots. I took some plastic bottles, cut them in half, little compost, little soil. I grew these really pretty flowers. How about that, huh? Recycle! Here. Gotcha!
Sad because I never got to say my goodbye to the Cementosaurus. It's gone now. I missed it. Last time we were here, it was still up, and now it's gone. Ah yes. The sounds of screaming coming from the Forbidden Mountain. Makes me want to climb it. All right, now we are making our way through Animal Kingdom, headed to the safari, because we do have our lightning lane. I'm just excited to see if this giraffe is out. I also really like the safari. It's a fun time. I always like to stop and say hello to the Simang apes. And they're kind of inside of the little like window right there. Oh, there you go. Kind of coming out, saying hello. I was just corrected. These are the white-cheeked gibbons, and the Simang apes are in the further habitat back in the back. So there it is, white-cheeked gibbon. They said that this is the only animal that can rotate their arms 360 degrees. I've been to this darn park so many times, and I am getting all kinds of new information today. I feel like this is amazing. I'm learning all kinds of fun stuff. What kind of complaints about elephants do you have? I recently have been recalling the story of the name the species poop treats It came from Zuri Sweets. Put a link to that video in the description down below. I don't know, it's a pretty old video, so please be gentle up to us about how bad they used to be. Here we go, under the baobab tree, heading into Kilimanjaro Safaris. We got Lightning Lane, and we're already backed up way back here. It's 12:50 now. The regular line called out a 40-minute wait. So let's see how long we wait for Lightning Lane. Ooh, another fun fact. A warthog can run up to 30 miles per hour. It was 8 minutes. That's how long we were in line for. And we're walking right in. Oh, look at that, it did. Look at that. Just walked up and it opened.
A lot of animals here, we use our natural camouflage in these dense bushes of vegetation. So some could be hidden. We're keeping out for those guys. So over to your right-hand side, we have a very beautiful locality.
Oh yeah, look, there it is.
They have those zebra stripe-like legs, but they're in fact the only living relative to the giraffe. They have those long prehensile tongues like them that then grab onto leaves and bushes to rip them right off. Okapi tongues are almost as long as giraffes. They do average anywhere from 12 to 14 inches in length. We get a great view of a gorgeous black rhino. On average, they do go around 3,000 pounds, and even they are very large, they go around 30 miles per hour. Around 10 years ago, there's about 5,000 black rhinos left, but today those numbers have now doubled. They're very conservation works and efforts. These are bongos. Bongos are the nickname the ghosts of the forest because they like to hide a lot, and they can be a little hard to find sometimes.
Well, it's a bloat
they
of
aren't
hippo.
the best swimmers in the world, so they do prefer to use their natural buoyancy to walk around at the bottom of the water. That's why when we look for them, sometimes you gotta look for some dark shadow moving around or bubbles coming up. There'll be a couple signs they're down there somewhere. They can move pretty quick for that size. All land hippos go about 30 miles per hour.
I'd like to do this tour one day.
So in just a second, we're gonna head over Croc Bridge. We'll see an animal live very much to your left side, the Nile crocodile.
Just a couple of them.
Sissy, look at the Nile crocodile.
Is this the one that used to be in DinoLand?
So like as we head on to the savannah, one of the very first animals we're seeing are some Maasai giraffes. They're named after the Maasai tribe of Africa.
Oh, the baby right
There's
there.
actually going to be our youngest baby giraffe over here. Giraffes, of course, being the tallest animal in the world. They're around 20 feet tall, fully grown, around 6 feet at birth. They have those long prehensile tongues. These reach the trees and grab their food out. A giraffe tongue at around 18 inches in length, so it's quite long. One of my favorite facts about them is that a group of zebras is known as a dazzle. Very fabulous sound. A razzle dazzle if you shout. It looks like inside this den to your left side is going to be an African painted dog, also known as African wild dog. Just some extremely great hunters. Actually the most successful hunters in Africa with an 80 to 90% success rate when catching their prey. Giraffes also get birth standing up, so that's a far 6 foot drop for that baby. Typically within 15 to 30 minutes after birth, those babies are up walking and running. That does help them learn to be able to avoid escape any predators they encounter. And they can use those long legs for about 30 miles per hour. There's a couple of male African elephants out there to your right side. You might notice they look a little bit dirty. That's because they have very sensitive skin. So what you do is throw some dirt, sand, clay, mud, whatever they can't use as a natural sunblock. That's why you can find them hiding out during those very heavy rainstorms, because the rain pellets can actually hurt and sting their skin.
My favorite bridge. This used to be a whole thing where the bridge would kind of give way. It was like a show in the ride, but they stopped doing that. I think it just took too much time as far as like putting people through.
Pretty solid. So you can see them using those big old trunks, so there's to pick up their food. Elephants do have over 100,000 muscles in the trunk alone, which allows them to lift up to around 700 pounds with it. And they can hold the 5 gallons of water inside the trunk as well.
If you're ever on a Disney cruise, you might get a trivia question that is, what is the shape of the island that the flamingos inhabit on Kilimanjaro Safaris?
Along with them being the
And it's a
largest
Mickey,
of
it's a hidden
flamingos.
Mickey.
A lot of people believe they get the name for the white color skin complexion they have, with actually the same color skin tone as a black rhino. How they actually get the name from the Afrikaans word vite, which means wide, for the wide lip mouth they have. The local Syria the name. She is the fastest land animal in the world, reaching speeds of 60 miles per hour in 3 seconds. They have these black lines run from the bottom of their eye all the way down to the mouth, which are called cheer marks. Unlike most big cats, she's a hunter of the day, flightless bird. They do have wings though. They use those wings to help them balance and turn when they're running. And they are very fast. They run anywhere from 35 to 45 miles per hour.
This is a new mural since the last time I was here. This is for the Lion King. This is awesome looking. I'm not seeing anything that's like an artist's signature or a description of this piece. I'd love to know more information about this thing. This is like, I love this art style. It looks awesome to me. We're gonna stop by Zuri's Sweet Shop and see if they have any special treats that we haven't seen yet. They have this caramel apple chick right now. And also this bunny one. I think for Easter, this is the character-inspired marshmallow pop. And then also this Werther's Original Caramel Apple Pie Square. Should also be noted that there is some candy that you can get in bulk here at Animal Kingdom, like Sour Patch Kids, or 12 flavor gummy bears, or mini gummy bears, or sour neon worms, Disney Castle gummies, which are, oh my goodness, I thought this was falling out. But the Disney Castle gummies are also available in these packages as well. Well, there's way more up here too. quarter-inch psychedelic jawbreakers. That was my favorite indie band. Is this a different brand of runts, or did they change the name to Rascals? Crybaby Tears? What in the world is going on with candy these days? And then just M&Ms. I feel like something that a lot of people may not realize is that on the bridge, just before you get into Harambe, from the Starbucks is kind of like right there. This is a beautiful, beautiful landscape photo with the Forbidden Mountain in the background back there. Or is that Everest? I always forget which one the Forbidden Mountain is. Stopping in Creature Comforts, which is the Starbucks location here. See if they've got any special treats happening in here right now, or any special merch even. Kind of a good deal. If you make any merchandise purchase, you get this tumbler for $25. Wow. Nothing special right now. They just have this colossal Mickey cinnamon roll, which I feel like used to be a little bit bigger, right? This seems very normal size for a cinnamon roll. I've showed this artwork by Nigerian artist Victor Ekpok before, but I just want to shout out Timon again one more time for the true king that he is. One last stop before we leave. As of March 17th, It's Tough to Be a Bug, the show that was located in the Tree of Life Theater, has closed. And you can see they've taken down the sign and everything. Now, it's just a walking path back here. And it is open. You can go back here and walk through this whole area where the queue was for It's Tough to Be a Bug, which actually has a lot of really nice shaded areas in it. So if you are looking for a place to relax in the shade, this could be a nice option. We've been talking about inspirational quotes that they put on the construction malls. Found another one, truly moving, of "Ah!" They have definitely not wasted any time starting in on their construction, turning this into a Zootopia attraction. And the name of that Zootopia attraction, Better Zoogether. Instead of together, it's Zoogether. Also along this path, now that it's not a line, you can take your time and really have a look at all of the different animals that are carved into the trunk of the Tree of Life. See how many you can spot. There's definitely a lot. And they all like kind of fade into each other. Like a spider fading into a camel, fading into an alligator, fading into an armadillo, into a, what do you call those things? Seahorse, dragonfly, horseshoe crab. I think this is a whale up here. It's kind of hard to see from this angle, or a dolphin. There's a porcupine right there. There's just so many. This is amazing. Like being able to really take this in. So this is now part of the garden walk. So this actually connects to the other side of the park by Pizzafari. Oh, octopus. Tree shark isn't real. It can't hurt you. It's wild because like not only do you have to look up, you also have to look down at all the roots throughout the entire area. All right, there you have, making our way out of the park now. It was a fun day. So there you have it. That was our trip out to Disney's Animal Kingdom. It was a good time. We got to see the baby giraffe. We got to ride Dinosaur. Got to see some construction updates on DinoLand USA. It is moving right along. And then we got to just experience Animal Kingdom, one of our favorite parks in the world. So much fun, so much energy, so much music. I love it. So all in all, a fantastic day. With that being said, we're off. We'll see y'all tomorrow. And now it's time to pay the price.